Born in 1830, Louise Michel was a Parisian teacher who dedicated her life to educating poor children. She also served as a member of the Montmartre Vigilance Committee, where she was in charge of overseeing 400 cannons. In the early hours of March 18, 1871, the provisional government forces of Badolftiere entered Montmartre to seize these cannons. Michel immediately rang the bell to summon the citizens, and in an instant, a vast crowd encircled the hill. As the situation grew dire, General Claude Lecomte, commander of the government forces, ordered his men to fire 3 separate times at the crowd of citizens. Bound by shared suffering, the soldiers would not fire. Instead, they reversed their rifles, seized their commander, and stood shoulder to shoulder with the people of Paris. The generals were executed. Badolftiere and his administration fled the city, making their desperate escape to Versailles. At last, the streets of Paris were in the hands of its people. The Paris Commune had begun. Through the 18th Arrondissement Vigilance Committee, Michel established a plan for free, compulsory, and secular education. She also organized the Women's Union, demanding labor rights and a total restructuring of society based on gender equality. In the heat of major battles, Michel served both as an infantry soldier and a medic. During this time, Michel's unyielding revolutionary spirit and selfless struggle earned her a new name. To the people of Paris, she became known as the Red Virgin, La Vierge Rouge. Government troops breached the western walls, igniting a week of brutal street fighting, known as the Bloody Week. Estimates of the Commune's dead range from 7,000 to as many as 30,000. The air of Paris grew thick with the stench of decay, and the Seine was said to have run red with blood. As Montmartre fell, the government took Michel's mother hostage to force her surrender. To save her mother, Michel turned herself in. Her capture coincided with the fall of the final barricades at Père Lachaise Cemetery. Marking the total military suppression of the Paris Commune. Michel took the weight of the Commune upon her shoulders.
If you let me live, I shall never cease to cry for vengeance. If you are not cowards, can't kill me!
They wanted her dead, yet they trembled at the thought of the hero she would become. Fearing the power of a martyr, the authorities spared her life only to banish her to the ends of the earth, unwittingly turning her into a living legend. The great democratic experiment of the Paris Commune was drowned in its own blood. In just 72 days, a vision of a world without masters or slaves was built, then brutally torn down. The dreams of secular education and women's rights were left broken in the streets, along with the thousands who died defending them. As Michel was forced from her homeland, she left behind a city of ghosts, but also a legacy of defiance. The Commune was over, but its spirit remained, a ghost that would continue to haunt the consciences of the powerful.
Wipe the desks of the poor, a teacher where chalk dust used to fall, when Prussian shells encircled Paris shore. She left her pen to guard the cannon's call. A teaching hope to canic children's hearts. A swaying black flag on the road of return, symbol of hunger, a vow that never parts. Awakening Paris with the wind of anarchy. She guarded the poor until her very last breath. Oh, the Red Virgin Louise Michel, her burning flame upon the barricade, standing beneath the flag of scarlet hue. Your voice echoes down the airs undismayed, jumping to the front lines. Hearts so brave, heart of the commune, permanent name of revolution. Climbing the steps of Louise Michel metro, her name carved deep into the cold white stone. Though the towers of Sacré-Cœur rise up high, the flame sleeping below will never be alone. Between the church's silence and the Lechaul's rumble, the memory of the Red Virgin still walks Paris today.
In silent, eternal standoff she lives,